All right, have not fans. Ironically enough, the video I did about a week ago about will Justin die in the mid-season finale, that video caught some traffic. I want to say it got over 5,000 hits in only a matter of days. So this is the time for those mid-season finale predictions. And well, to be honest, I didn't have that many to do. I've really made the point of saying in my who will die in the mid-season finale video that, to be honest, the only people I see actively trying to kill people at this very moment, well, or should I say, the only characters in the haves and the have-nots that I think by the mid-season finale will actively try to kill someone in that episode, if not at the very end during the cliffhanger, would be Oliver going after Landon or Justin going after Madison and or Jeffrey. So I feel that we are going to see the date between the two, and thank goodness I decided to do the mid-season finale trailer breakdown over the weekend, because like I said, they're probably going to wait until like Monday again to give us the trailer. It's the mid-season. I know y'all don't want to wait for me to break it down that long, so that's why I did it a few days ago. And we know that Bananas Foster's is a dessert, so it might be brought up in conversation at dinner between Madison and Jeffrey. Justin, I think, is either going to show up in the restaurant. He'll be lurking outside because hell, we seen him, hit Madison upside the head with a, what was it, like a blunt object? What was it, like a pole or something? And yeah, he tends to just find blunt objects like that. Didn't he have a crowbar when he broke into Wyatt's condo and started wailing on him? So basically, we're going to see Justin do something crazy. We know that in the preview for If Loving You Is Wrong, Eddie is going to try to apparently run down Larry in the parking lot. So hopefully nothing like that's going to happen in the episode. But I'm definitely going to brace myself, because during that cliffhanger ending, we're going to have to wait and see what happens, because typically those cliffhangers before a finale, somebody's going to die. Remember last time we had Wyatt shooting his parents, and another time we had Benny left out bleeding on the porch. I mean the front stoop outside of the house. Then we had, Melissa and Veronica in the car wreck, and the list goes on. But in terms of, people dying, oh yeah, or when Jeffrey thought he had killed Quincy. So I'm guessing during the final moments of the episode is when a death or apparent death will occur. So I think Justin will try to kill them, but I wouldn't mind if he tried and failed, and let's say Madison or Jeffrey actually think they killed Justin because he tried to attack them. I think that would be a nice twist instead of the predictable, oh yeah, Justin's going to do something crazy, because as he was leaving David's house, when Jeffrey said, what's that son of a bitch up to? That just let me know right there he's going to be on guard. And I just hope that that's actually portrayed in the actual episode during their date, where it's not just those two having a decent time or whatever. And I'm not saying I don't want them to have a decent time, because if anything, whether you support, the same-sex relationship or date, that's one thing by itself. But in terms of, I'm looking at the characters themselves, it would be nice to have some happiness, but we know it never lasts for characters in the show, like when Hannah was with Derek, when Candace was with Charles, and before that Oscar. So to actually have Jeffrey, and one of my favorite Jeffrey moments was when Jeffrey and Madison were having lunch in the cafeteria at the hospital. I mean, when was the last time we had seen Jeffrey smile that big before? The last time I remember is when I think when he saw how happy David was with Erica, or when Wyatt was actually getting clean when he was with Anna, and almost knocked over a box here. When he was clean, and Anna was his caretaker, and he called Jeffrey over the phone, and Jeffrey's face just lit up. We haven't seen that in a while, so I think that during the date, maybe Jeffrey will be looking over his shoulder. He'll be checking everywhere, because it's a fact that Justin will pop up when they least expect it. So let me know what you think. Do you think Justin's going to try to make an attempt on their lives during this episode? I mean, once again, this is supposed to be the deadliest season yet, so we'll just have to wait and see what happens. But with that being said, guys, let's shoot a goal for 55 likes on this video. Make sure you subscribe if you are new. Check me out on social media. Links are in the description below. I got some items in my eBay store, about 150, around 150 items at the moment in my store. If you want to donate anything to the channel, send a couple bucks my way. There's a link to my PayPal. The Patreon, I know look, for the two people that have signed up, I'm sorry, this weekend was kind of crazy on this end. With the haves and the have-nots going off the air this week, the Patreon is going to be pushed back because I need to finish my taxes. And then I need to revamp Patreon, because if I owe anything, yeah, I'm going to need some money. So I want to make sure if you do sign up for Patreon that I have some, content you can watch. But thanks for being patient. I've actually taken things a little bit slower on the channel this month because the YouTube algorithm seems to be going well, where I'm posting videos and they get thousands of views as opposed to hundreds like it was last month and in January. So it seems like with 2020, rolling along here, videos are doing better, meaning that, I'm not having to push out as much content in a short amount of time to make the same amount of money I was making last month. So I just want to make sure these videos are being, done, better, and also in a more digestible fashion. But given the fact that, the mid-season is today, episode review, if we get a trailer for what's to come, I'll do that. But I hope at the very core this episode is kind of like set up along with execution. You know what I mean? Where some things are being set up to say, okay, now we need to see what's going to happen when the show returns, along with, execution in terms of some of the setup that was done last week. So, as always, hit the bell notification icon. Really do that. That way you don't miss out when I post new content. And with that being said, I'll catch you all in the next video.